Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I pray this finds you at the precise time you need it. I'll say that again because I know we always glitch a little bit here at the beginning of these lives and it always comes in the middle of a sentence. So, hi, hello. I pray this finds you at the precise time you need it. As always, take what resonates with you and leave the rest for everyone else, as these are collective messages. Today, oh my gosh, what are we doing? Today, we're going to be doing a message. Ooh, about what? It's gonna be going through the elements. I'm gonna be tuning into love messages for you, okay? And I'm already starting to get some messages. I was getting downloads all day for you, and I'm excited to get into it. So I have my little notebook here. Isabel, hello. I have my little notebook here, so I'm ready to write down timestamps so I can put them in the comments later. And we're, as always, starting here with a little bit of Reiki. So spirit guides, please put this video. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Please put this video in front of everyone who needs to hear it, okay? At the precise time they need it. I'm going to go ahead and offer a little bit of sage here. This space is clear, this space is protected. And it's the perfect setting for people to receive messages at the precise time they need them. Awesome. Okay. So, welcome in everyone. We always start my live streams with a little bit of Reiki. So, if you're open to receiving this activation today, we're going to be tuning in with 911. Okay, 911. We're tuning in with message or angel number 911 if you're open to receiving this energy activation. Okay. Hi, Laura. Welcome in. Hi, Lindsay. Hey, Lisa. Tuning in with 911 if you are open to receiving this energy activation. Oh, wow. Yeah, just as I was thinking, y'all have been triggered. That flew. Did you see that? I don't think that's ever happened in all the times that I've been doing messages here. I've never had a crystal fly out of my hand like that. Wow. Brian, welcome in. Okay. A little bit more Reiki here to go. Again, if you're just tuning in, 911 if you are open to receiving. That feels good. Selenite wand. Hey, Dean. Welcome in. Mary Mambo, welcome. If you're open to receiving this energy activation, we're tuning in with a 911, angel number 911. Drita, hi. What a nice surprise. Again, we're tuning in with a 911 if you're open to receiving this energy activation. Robert, long time no see, on a live at least. Welcome in. Just another minute or so here, probably two. Just setting the space, helping you release anything that doesn't serve you. Ding. Okay. Yeah, I see some of you needing to like literally move that energy off. Just go ahead and shake that off. You're letting it go. You're letting it go. Okay. Oh my goodness, you guys. There were so many things coming through, and I feel like I just have to get into a few messages for the collective before we dive into the love reading, okay? Because I just we're coming out of a really, 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 really intense eclipse season and hit right into Libra season. I just wanted to apologize also. I said it was Scorpio season because in my brain, I'm already like a month ahead from now. So I'm sorry to my Libras. Happy birthday, Libras. I love you. And this Libra season is actually coinciding with a Mars transit in Scorpio, which is really making things very, very triggering, at least as it pertains to the way you control yourself and your triggers and your boundaries. So if you thought eclipse season was going to be triggering, I'm just giving you a heads up now. Okay? There's a lot that's here to be unpacked and left behind in 2025. So just roll with the punches that they come as they come. 911 on my clock. That was the number we were tapping in with, okay? I just needed to say that because there's so much of that going on in the collective right now that I just feel like that's going to shape a lot of these messages where we're going. So, oh my God. Are you okay? Have you been resting? Have you been actually legitimately unplugging and taking care of yourself? Because that's essential right now. Genuinely just taking time for yourself to breathe, to rest, to allow yourself to receive everything that you are working so hard to create. It's like it has to like echolocation. Okay. It has to move out of you. And also, you have to be still in order to receive the fruits of it. Okay. It has to be both here. All right. So just remember to ooh, roll with the punches as they come. I want to say for a lot of you, this is really identity based. There's a lot going on in the way that you perceive yourself as someone who is dealing with trauma as opposed to just experiencing life through the lens of your trauma. Spirit has been working to help break you out of this cycle, this cocoon, really, I want to say a mask almost, of the way you think you exist versus how others see you and how you really operate. When you're spending a lot of time dissociated from your body, it creates a pretty deep chasm in your self awareness. So just be mindful that others are probably going easier on you than you are. And you might not always have a tendency to see yourself in the highest light that others are seeing you in, okay? So there might be some hiccups around communication that are showing you some of these discrepancies in the illusions you hold around your self-perception. Okay? Just wanted to get that. Those were really like the two biggest messages that needed to come through before we get into this. I'm excited because I haven't actually sat down to do like a straight up love reading for you guys in a minute, and I have been wanting to do this for so long. I did an hour-long video today, and I was feeling so excited about it. I was like, yeah, we recorded my feminine to my masculine and the bridging energy. It was awesome, and then it didn't load on my computer. It did not load on my computer. So I was like, all right, well, I guess they needed to hear it live. So here we are. It's going to be probably the same things, but also a little bit different because I'm changing my approach. I wanted to do a divine feminine, divine masculine reading earlier, but I like working across the elements because I think there's a really nice synergy between each of them. Okay. And the way that the messages come through, just navigating the elements. It's all my earth placements being like, work with the elements, please. All right. Thank you to my spirit team. Thank you to my angels and my guides, and to all of yours who brought you here today to hear this message, whenever you're finding this, wherever you're finding this. I love you. Okay. And before we get started, I'm really excited to announce that I am launching my Kundalini Reiki System Master Teacher course on September 30th, which is in a few days. That is also my 2-year anniversary on YouTube of the first day that I uploaded a video, okay? So I have no shame. I've kept almost all of my videos up, okay? The ones that needed to be up, they're there. Okay? And I wanna say thank you because it's been so amazing to grow with you and alongside you and to be able to help you navigate this process as I'm also growing and changing, so I love you. It's been a journey, it's a wild ride. I can't wait to see where year number 3 takes us, okay? Amazing. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, we're gonna dive into the elements. I have my pen and my notebook here. So this is 1347. We're tapping in to air first, as it is Libra season. Let me find my page here. 1347. That's gonna be air signs. All right, air signs, I love you. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Let's get some cards for you. Love messages coming through for you. What do you need to know right now? What do you need to know? I just heard it's a season of comebacks. It's a season of comebacks. Well, I love that for you. Now, what do you mean, spirit, though? Because there's there's probably a lot of things that means. Air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Love messages. What do you need the collective to know, spirit? I just hear that song. I can hear my ex calling. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. So if some of you are starting to show up in new, okay, whoa, one at a time, please. If some of you are starting to show up in new ways, and it's drawing a different type of attention towards yourself, the people that you've been connected to in the past are definitely going to be noticing this shift in you, okay? Whether they're watching your social media pages, because some of them absolutely are. Some of them absolutely are. You already know. Because you've been thinking about them. You're like, why am I thinking about that person? Why is that person still in my dreams? That's what you're saying. And it's because, oh, they're thinking. They're thinking of you. Okay, Page of Flutes, the daydreamer. You can't even make that up. Okay? And it feels like some of you, it just I'm seeing like you're popping out differently. You're just showing up differently in a new era, literally a new era, a new vibe, a new way of existing. This is because of a lot of the shadow work that you've been doing up to this point and all the moves that you've been making behind the scenes. I feel like air signs, there are a lot of like self-development things that you've been doing behind the scenes that people can't really see. So we had the Hermit come out, and this is also a really fun deck. I love this. This is the Final Rose Tarot based on The Bachelorette and The Bachelor. And I love doing love readings with this. But yeah, I know, not that you need to give mind to any of these folks paying attention to you from your past, but sometimes I know it can be driving you nuts that you feel like you get so far and that somehow they're still showing up in your consciousness and in your, like, almost in like intrusive thoughts or intrusive memories. That's also your body mind telling you and inviting you to respond differently to unconscious processes, okay? So that you're not beating yourself up anymore for your past. That's a really important message here, especially with the Hermit coming out after the Daydreamer. It feels like this is really a strong time for you to be letting go, making amends. When I see this Hermit card here, it just feels like a withdrawing from the old, okay? And maybe this is something that you felt like you've been haunted by. Some of you feel like you've been haunted by some of your past connections or just memories of the past. This season, you're going to be working through a lot of this, okay, air signs? Like, you're not giving your mind so much room to be loud and obnoxious, okay, about these things that are popping up, okay? Brandon, welcome. Yeah. Did someone say cord cutting? Did someone say cord cutting? This is probably going to be a message across the board, but if you haven't already been asking your guides no, that's not for air signs. This is for you who have been feeling tethered to people, like you're physically dragging people from the past with you forward. You need to cut ties. You need to cut cords etherically, okay? Sometimes you're able to do that yourself. Most oftentimes you are able to do that yourself. The only time you need someone else's help with someone like me, hello, hi, would be when these are things that require a perspective shift that you're not able to get on your own. Okay? And that your guides need you to sit and talk through with someone. Okay? Yeah. Because it feels like that's a lot of where this dark depression is coming from. It feels like depressive energy. It's not you. It's not you. It's also the version of you that gets called up every time these memories surface. Okay? I feel like since these relationships, you've really kept your heart locked. And that's not even comfortable. Like, do you see the heart is actually being squeezed here? That's not a comfortable position to be in. Those chains have spikes, man. That is not comfortable. That is not okay. I just feel like you've been holding yourself down and back, air signs, because you were afraid of what would happen if you softened. Because it feels like where you I'm almost seeing like barbed wire. Like if you put barbed wire around you, it's gonna keep people out, but that's also pricking you, you know? That's not the most I guess that's not the safest protective energy to be in because it's hurting you too. Okay? So I feel like for some of you this is also tied to some bitterness. I'm not saying it's towards the other person because if these people legitimately hurt you, like you have every right to be fully upset. If these people scammed you, if they abused you and they hurt you intentionally, you have every right to be upset. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. If this is bitterness of I should have left sooner, I should have known better, I should have done this, I should have done that, please go easy on yourself. Okay? Please go easy on yourself because this this yeah, that's why it's a whole season of this, okay? You're feeling tied down and held down by your memories. It takes time to be able to fully extricate yourself from those experiences. It takes time. If you think about going and unlocking that lock right there around your heart, you click it to unlock it, but you also have to grab the chain to pull it off, and that hurts your hand when you go to grab it. Okay, because it's spiky. That doesn't feel good. So, interestingly enough, we jump from the 4 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles, which tells me that this is another life. You actually stepped out of this life already, okay? But there's just something about the door not being closed. You feel like there's some sort of unresolved business here, and that might very well be true. Um, all of those things are going to be executed, I'm hearing, in divine timing, okay? So I know some of you are in a rush to like just close these doors, finish things out, rip up the contracts, whatever. Wow. Spirit is trying to teach you that you don't need to be dependent on others doing certain things or not doing certain things in order to be free. Okay? That's really powerful because they're wanting you to see they're actually challenging you and asking you to step up into your guides are asking you to step up into this inner paradise. This is the sun card in this deck. This inner awareness of, yeah, I can create my own happiness. Yeah, all of that could have happened to me and I can still love myself. Spirit is wanting you to learn this season, how do you love yourself when it's hard? When things aren't exactly the way you want them to be or expect they should have been by now. And this is actually changing everything. That's what they're saying right now. This is changing everything. This is changing everything. What else do air signs need to know? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. What else do you need to know? This is breaking out of a codependency pattern that you couldn't see. Because you probably would, yeah. Yeah, you probably wouldn't have labeled it like that. Okay, can you tell me more? I mean, I think I get it, but I want another card. Okay, I'm hearing a song. Yeah, those are okay. Can you go back and play the lyrics again? Um, y'all, I used to be such an emo girl. It's just like so. Okay, this song is coming to my head. The lyrics, it goes, "I know it's hard when your heart is hard. It's it will take some time to figure out what it is it takes when you're suffering through the break. Maybe it's the hate covering up the ache." Yeah, it's intense. It'll take some time to figure out what it is. Suffering through the bleed. Okay, the cards that came out for you, air signs. That's a lot of conflict. Two of Swords and the Five of Wands. That's a lot of conflict. And I feel like for a lot of you, this has been not just it's like externalizing this inner conflict. But that's how things really come up in your reality so you can heal them, right? If you can't see them internally, they have to manifest externally to reflect back to you what you're missing. I know it's hard when your heart is hard. So this song is also written from the perspective of someone who is being compassionate towards themselves and being compassionate towards the people they recognize are going through this struggle. So it kind of circles back here to how are you showing up for yourself when you're not fond of your own memories? How are you showing up to love yourself when you are feeling haunted by who you used to be? Maybe the things you used to do. Can I have another message for air signs, please? Yeah. Oh, this is so beautiful. We had the caregiver come in. This is someone around you whose love can heal you. This might be a Queen of Cups type, but I feel like this is someone who also has the ability to show you things differently. This could also just even be hearing the right message at the right time. It's like a soothing balm for your soul, I'm hearing. Mhm. Yeah, repairing your heart here, Queen of Cups. But that also feels like it's a gift. I feel like this is coming to you. This is a gift that is coming to you or around you presently. Like, it's like because you can imagine what this heart looks like without the chains on it, right? It's a little deflated, a little crumply, and this is being offered to you as renewal. This might actually literally be love coming in to save your life, to change your life. Mhm. They said that's it for air signs. I thought I'd have a little more for you, air signs, but I gotta leave it where they tell me to leave it. Okay, I love you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So we're gonna shift into water signs now. This is 2949 water signs. All right, my loves. Thank you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, water signs. What's the download, spirit? what you need to know. No more running. No more running. Because I feel like, oh, this is really interesting. Love messages for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water signs. I feel like you guys are the type that are so used to just understanding people perfectly that when people can see you clearly, it makes you run for the hills. When they can really understand you and like genuinely see you, it makes you run for the hills. That's kind of adorable, but also stop it. Okay? Because you deserve the love that's coming in, all right? Why are you so scared to be seen, my love? Water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Welcome in, Patrick. Love messages for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Spirit. Oh. Oh. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Can you tell me more? Because there's a couple ways that that card wants to go. That, okay. Excuse me? I just want to be clear, you're all seeing me shuffle like this, right? You're all watching me shuffle like this, right? Okay. I can't see the cards. I don't know what they are. All I'm seeing is roses, okay? Just making sure because this was interesting. Okay, those two messages came and they left. So, are you getting a little distracted, water signs? Is there something you're a little not feeling like you're not ready to hear, like you're not ready to face something? Okay, what's that got to do with love? Okay, we had the final two come out. So, this feels like I even want to say this is about a job here for someone. This is about a job, okay? For one of you, you're being because I got this message earlier before I started the live that someone here is being considered for a promotion. Don't be so quick to give up on yourself, okay? Then someone else here is not knowing that they're in a I don't know. I don't want to say competition, but it feels like there's a third party situation here that the third party who is not you is deciding between you and someone else. I'm just calling it like I hear it, okay? Then the third scenario is that this is you deciding between either two people or two directions, one including a relationship and one not including a relationship. Okay? A lot coming through here, but we're just gonna yeah, the promotion message came and it was here and that was all it needed to be. Let's talk about these triangles for a second, okay? What's going on here? Because you know what came out together? Excuse me, what? The king and queen of who? The queen of cups again with who? The king of cups? I went, um, what's going on here, spirit? Why don't you want to accept love is here for you? You know I'm talking to you. Why don't you want to accept that? God forbid someone actually understands you. God forbid someone actually respects you. God forbid you find someone that compliments you perfectly. How terrible. How unfortunate. Ooh, not you. Yes, you. Take it. Wake up and take it. The more doubt that you create by thinking about it and entertaining it, the more instability you are creating in this connection. That is how powerful your thoughts are. Okay? I know I lost a lot of people when I said that. That's funny. God love you. So what are you waiting for? 8 of Roses says, take that leap of faith. Tell me you're not laughing right now. Like, I can almost hear you laughing right now. Like, can you just please? Can you just please? I love you so freaking much. But seriously, come on. Okay? For God's sake, would you just trust yourself? Like, you can't get. Why you're seeing the signs, but you're like, they're not clear. Yes, they freaking are. Yes, they freaking are. Okay. Damn, water signs. For some of you, you're just afraid that there's someone else because of the shit that you've been through. And it is just eyes on you only. Okay? You deserve that undivided attention. Uh-huh. Echo Soul, welcome in. The chills. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Why are you still looking for direction from outside of you about what you want? Huh? Make that make sense. You're looking for answers on what other people are doing for what makes you happy? Make that make sense. Who's in charge of your happiness? You, babes. Who actually knows what makes you happy? You, babes. Ah. So, so I said what I said. I'll leave it there. Any other messages coming through? Can you, okay, so that wasn't exact, that was a one message about this triangle situation here. Okay, other messages for, okay. Okay. I love it. Okay, water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What else? I'm sorry. You ever get a reading that's like, okay, you gotta sit there and dissect it, but then you get a reading that's like, no, this is crystal fucking clear, bitch. Like, this is crystal fucking clear. All eyes on you. All eyes on you. People, these folks that did not believe in you, did not believe you would ever actually step out and do the thing that you said you were gonna do. These people that are out here thinking that you're naive when really you're just happy as heck and you don't care to be bothered with all their nonsense. These these people were not ready. These other people couldn't have you. These other people couldn't have you, water sign. They couldn't handle you. They're not actually able to handle you. They're not actually able to handle your vibration. Okay? Maybe this is like kingdom spouse situation where there were a lot of influences that did not want you to actually be in a relationship with your actual match because of how powerful you would be together. Uh, I don't like doing the drama readings, but sometimes we just got to get the tea, you know? So this really feels like it feels like Okay, I need more. Tell me more about these, like, tell me more about that. 'Cause there's a little more happening here. Brandon, what is that symbol? I can't tell. It looks like a cat coming out of a box, but I can't tell. Yeah, it's the tea, and it's hot today. Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I'm hearing that Abel Hart song. I look too good. I feel so nice. I do what I want. I don't even think twice. And I feel like people just don't know where you got this audacity from, okay? They just don't know where you got this audacity from because they're like, "Huh? Who do they think they are? How could you be so successful doing what you do? How could you blah 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 blah." They can't fathom the level that you're on. They can't fathom the way that you create your reality because they're not concerned with the things that they should be concerned with, which is how their own life is going. But I love this because God needs all eyes on you. Yeah, taking you up to new heights here. Taking you up to new heights. I'm hearing elevated status, like someone here is being here was that promotion message again. Here was that promotion message again. You can't even make it up. Confirmation. If you didn't believe that that promotion message was for you, it was for you. Okay? Even if you don't know where this is taking place. Like I feel like you're being talked about in rooms that you haven't even been in yet. Okay? Can you tell me a little bit more for the water sign spirit? Oh, yeah. Tell me more. I don't wait, no, I need a little more. Did you see that? He went, "Ooh, this no, thank you." We're gonna take it and put it over there on the side. Oh my god. Oh, you guys, this is so juicy. I love it. Okay. So I'm giggling like I can't even believe how much tea this is right now. Like what? How did you no one knows. No one understands how you went from this to that. Like your story is miraculous. No one understands how you came from this and went to that. This is like a Cinderella story here. Like this is rags to riches. Okay? Nobody knows how you did it. And you're like, oh, me, oh, wow, God. Like, hey, Deirdre, you're just like, God, okay, sure, right, Trina? They're just like, oh, me, and I feel like someone asked you recently, or is going to ask you, like, how do you feel about the fact that, like, I just can't. I just can't. This is crazy. It's like, oh my god. Like, guys, I wish I was above it, but I love the tea. I love the drama. I really do. Okay. I like knowing what's going on with you. Oh my god. See, I'm so mad. I should have made my tea before this because that would be like the perfect moment. But we have the 10 of swords here. That's funny. I was talking about this card earlier. It's just like someone's like, people are like, yo, you got out of this unscathed. Whatever this was. No, how do you read it? Yeah, if you're reading from this side that way, okay. No, it's the other way. Okay. My brain, I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second because this is reversing this. Give me 1 second because this freaking story is crazy. Okay. So people are just like, seeing you in this brand new light, in this brand new reality, they're like, that sounds a lot like the name Brandon. That's funny. Um, they're seeing you in this brand new light, in this brand new reality, and they're like, but literally, how did you go from where you were to that? Like, what? You were here. This was you. But now you're like this? How did you? And you're just like, but me? Oh, God. God just came out and like lifted you up in your little like love bubble and went, oh, we're gonna place you on this new reality. This is crazy. Justin, what's good? So you were just asked this recently. I literally said, I feel like someone just asked you, how did this fucking happen to you? I literally just said, time for your glow up, biatch. Amen, Lisa. I'm sorry. What are you hiding for? That's the question here. What are you hiding for? Yes, DM me. Me? Who? You. This girl here. Message me. Okay. What the hell? Okay, it's just like you went from, huh? And I feel like this is you cracking up too, because you're just like, fuck if I know. I don't know. It's just like I woke up one day and my whole life is new. I woke up, looked in the mirror, and I looked a brand new bitch. I don't know what to tell you. It's like, it's like you just woke up one day in your dream life. This is the 1111 card. I'm sorry. These cards are cracking me up. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. And I feel like people are up in their head. They're like, I cannot compute. You defy logic. You defy reason. You defy logic. You defy reason. How did you, like, how are you so miraculous? How did you, like, huh? Yeah. Drita, fuck. Just, would you, for God's sake? That's your leap of faith right there. You're like, fuck if I know where I'm going, but we're going. And it's like, because you have this delusional faith, you guys. All these people from your past are like, wait, what? They're not an entrepreneur. Wait, what? They're not like sitting out here on all these psychic gifts. Like, what? They're not stepping out and like becoming a multi-dimensional, multi-talented, multiple streams of income kind of bitch. Biatch, whoever, gender neutral here. I love you now. I don't care which way you're swinging and what you're holding. Okay, doesn't matter. This is about the fact that people cannot understand the kind of life that you live. Richard, hello and welcome. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna end it there because you already got your confirmation. You're leveling up, and you just, maybe you didn't believe that you were actually, this was your literal reality. Well, I'm sitting here like busting a gut over it because this is real. This is true. This is you. This is you. And God, for the and God. Okay, for the last card in your reading to be the producer plant. That's not even a tower moment. That's like, you have surprises that are so good coming in here that you can't even see yet. Okay, water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It's like, God's in the kitchen and you're in the fucking oven right now. Okay. Ooh. Wow. Would you please just believe in your dreams already? This is the mansion card. This is the Four of Wands. This is like you actually getting everything you ever wanted. Okay. This is 1111. All right, Marianne, welcome. Oh my God. Water signs, I'm leaving you there. God. All right. 4905. Now we're going into who? Fire signs. Okay, fire signs. You're so welcome, babes. You're so welcome. Okay. Oh my God. I feel like I can breathe now. Hold on. Okay. That card just fell out, but if it's going to come out again, it'll come out again, Spirit. Oh my God. Fire signs. Hey. You're so welcome. Whew. Aries. Leo, Sag, Aries, Leo, Sag, fire signs. I'm an Aries. You got anything for me, Spirit? No, I'm playing. Okay. All right. Let's see. Wow. I don't know what this is about, but it's for air. Who are you? Fire signs. Your silence is loud. Your silence is loud right now. I don't. You probably know better than I do, but your silence is loud. Yeah, me too. Okay. Your silence is loud. Why? Why are you silent? What's that about, Spirit? Let's get some messages for fire signs. I keep wanting to call you air signs, so maybe the air sign messages resonate with you too. Yup. Okay. Yeah, your silence is loud. Your silence is loud. They just said you picked up and walked away from something, or you just were like, yeah, I'm out. Maybe some of you left a community or left a situation or connection. Yeah. And like, you just didn't explain beyond what you had already been saying. Like, something about your explanation is really unsatisfying to the people that you left behind. Okay. So tell me more about this. I feel like you're not upset, though. You're just disappointed that people... Oh. Ouch. That fucking hurts, doesn't it? You're just... You saw the not so great in these connections, but you stayed anyway, hoping that they would prove you wrong and that they would be well-intentioned like you, but they did not prove you wrong. They proved your gut instincts right. Okay? Because fire signs, you have this ability to just instantaneously, like, it's like I'm seeing you were seeing the like, you have the ability to see what someone's actually feeling at the same time that they're acting or speaking or behaving in a very different way from that. Okay? You have the ability to see this discrepancy, but sometimes you hold on to this core of theirs that you see more than the stuff that they're displaying and acting through the lens of. And I feel like the realization that you could see the best in them when they couldn't really kind of sucked. I don't even want to say there's bitterness, because it wasn't bitterness. It wasn't like just complete rage or anger. It's just kind of like this, you know what? I saw the signs, I just didn't want to believe them, and I have nothing left to say. It feels like that was something you walked away from here. Whether that was a person, a place, or a community, but what you're not but you were choosing your happiness. I feel like, yeah, this is a little depresso espresso, Spirit. I want to get a little bit happier here, but we'll see where this takes us, okay? Because we're just getting started. We have the sun come out next, Paradise. I feel like this person was raining on your parade all the time. Okay, this person, this place, these people, they were raining on your parade all the time. And they did not actually genuinely support you. And you could feel that. You could feel that. You just wanted to take them at their word instead of how they really felt. Okay? But that's interesting. It's like the duality, the contrast that you were recognizing in their emotional body and in their physical body was just very different. Honestly, giving me a little bit of a whiplash kind of energy. You're just like, what? Just what? Okay. So what happened because of this, Spirit? What do the fire signs need to know? Yeah. Well, I felt that, but I was hoping it wouldn't come out. What's next? Oh, well, yeah. Who's that? Oh my god! Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the tea. Here's the tea. Okay, here we go. Yes, 911 tapping in. It's hot. Okay, it's an emergency. Some of you need more vitamin C. Okay, because I'm seeing emergency, like vitamin C, the little orange packs. Anyways, we had the tower come out. This says sent home. This is capital REJT or J. I can't even fucking spell right now. REJECTED rejected. Wow, you rejected someone, and yeah, I'm loving this era for you though. All these elements though, I feel like you're the one calling the shots now. Y'all haven't been calling the shots in all your relationships, but this is a trend I'm seeing between all of you guys so far. This is nice. I like it. You just were like, yeah, I'm out. That's not serving me. I'm out. I don't like what I'm seeing over there. We're not dealing with it. Goodbye. And this is like the rift that you created in this person's ego because you were meant to shine a light on the things that they couldn't see about themselves, all right? So, emergency. You need some vitamin C, Lisa? Okay. Emergency, yes. So, spirit's so funny. Okay, but anyways, here, because I was like, okay, there was a few different energies coming out with this card, and I was like, who is that? And then the Queen of Swords came out in reverse, and you know who that is? It says the bitch. Okay. And I was like, this person really is like hardcore evil eyeing you because of the fact that you walked away and left them to deal with themselves by themselves. Okay. They had it coming, they had it coming, they had it coming. And you're just like all engine, what is it? You're circling, firing on all cylinders, like going right into your next timeline. Like, like you're being ushered in luxury into your next timeline. Okay, you just went. You know what, Spirit? I see this is happening again, and I'm tired of this. I'm really just tired. Okay. Yeah, you're right. That was the message in that air sign reading. No, that was at the beginning of this. No, it was air signs. You're right. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yes, I do. I'm just channeling and it's a lot of energy. So let's keep going. Okay. Hi, did you miss my chaos? It missed you. So we have two more cards here. No, we got 777 for you. We got 16 and which is a 7 and then we got 777 for you and oops, it came out as the chariot. We have oops, who's that in the middle? The 7 of swords and oop, who's that over there on the side? That is 7 of pentacles. So this is like you taking the time to nurse your wounds, you taking the time to just be like, yeah, I didn't deserve that. Yeah, this person really made me feel like bleh about myself. Yeah, maybe I really shouldn't have done that, but I learned and I know better now. This is just this is just I feel like you guys are tired. You had like all this amazing energy and excitement about the things that you were creating. Spirit put you around the wrong people on purpose. And they weren't intentionally the wrong people. They just made choices that weren't aligned with their highest timeline, and because of that they ended up being the wrong people for you. Like these people had many chances to get things right. Okay, they every single turn they chose wrong. they they chose what was really not great. They really chose things that hurt you and were impatient, greedy, selfish instead of being compassionate, patient, forgiving, and understanding. And that's kind of like where the little discrepancy was because of who this person projected themselves to be as opposed to who they really were. So I feel like you're going through some of this mental uneffery right now. Uh-huh. Yeah, you're just breaking out of a lot of these patterns right now, and this is actually such a rapid ascension for you right now. Like you could be having days where you're like, "Yeah, I'm on top of the world," and other days where your body's like, "Yeah, we're just laying down in bed and doing nothing." You're sick today. Be sick today. You're in pain today. You're suffering today. Do absolutely nothing. Because your brain and in your body are trying to keep up with all of these changes that you're calling in so quickly. Okay. Dare I say, some of you are manifesting too fast. You're trying to let go of too many things too quickly, and your body needs time to integrate. Okay. I know you're really eager for these things to change. I know you're really eager for some of these things to go faster than they're going, but please, please listen to your body. Please listen to your body, because your body knows how much you can take. And if you start to push those limits, she's going to clap back. Your body's going to clap back and say, sit down and be quiet. I told you to shut up. Okay. Okay. Oh. I say it with love, but seriously, like your body needs some time. Your body needs time. And I feel like in this, oh, I like that message. This is here's a triangle again for you. Triangles could be really significant. But I'm seeing like the 777 held like this. It's like you're seeing things, what's for the wrong reasons, what is for the right reasons, and how are you balancing how you move forward? How that drives where you go. Okay? That's an interesting message. What else do the fire signs need to know? But I mean, as much as you're like checking other people on this, I feel like you're just kind of like in a more nitpicky energy towards yourself at this time. You slept 13 hours straight? No. Oh my God. That's so intense. Yeah, but you're listening to your body. Good. Yeah, the headaches have been crazy. Just remember, it's also Vata season, which means it's getting colder faster, but also Earth's a little she's very upset, so she's having days that are like on season as they should be, and other days that are really just not. Okay. What else do fire signs need to know? Love messages, please. For those of you who bottle things up, you need to speak to someone. You need to speak to someone. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. You can talk to me. You can talk to a therapist. You can talk to your ancestors. You can talk to God. I don't care who it is. You just have to start talking. Because you saw me starting to itch my throat chakra, right? Okay. There's a lot that you're holding back that is preventing you from moving forward. And you know you have a lot to say. Okay, what's the block here? What's the block here? For some of you, I just am hearing this is a long time coming. And the more you delay this, the more your body is going to trigger you to move into that space, whatever that is. Again, it doesn't matter who you're talking to, as long as you're talking. Okay? And I understand also this is very deep conditioning too. I want to say, like, are you afraid of hurting people with the things that you've been holding back? I feel like there's more to it than that. But you're not hurting people by speaking your truth. You're setting yourself free and letting go of the heaviness. That's how you process your grief, okay? Yeah, Lindsay, I've been thinking about you too. For those of you who've had readings with me and who've had multiple readings with me, you know that every session is different. Sometimes I need to sit there and lay into you with the messages from Spirit. Other times, I know that it's a space where Spirit is helping me hold you so you can open up and unpack some things, okay? Other times, they're completely educational about like what is going on astrologically and why that applies to you specifically and how you're supposed to be taking advantage of these energies, okay? Literally none of my readings are the same. Like they've never been the same style, okay? It's just it's always what you need. But spirit, my intention is always that you hear what you need to know. You always get what you need. You always get what you need, and that's not always what you want. And I do my honest to God best to deliver these messages so compassionately. Like those of you also know that these messages here on YouTube are usually almost like 9 times out of 10 way more savage than my personal sessions, okay? Like way more. So it's not about judgment, okay? Wherever you seek a sacred space for healing, you're not going to find judgment there. Your spirit guides are not going to let you go into a space where you won't be able to get what you need. Not when it comes to what this is that they've been wanting you to step up and step into the expression of for so long, okay? Yeah, it's time to come out of the shadows, honey. The Hermit says, trust your heart with the things that you want to say. And also, if you feel more comfortable confiding in a friend, don't be afraid to ask for what you need, okay? If you need someone to hold space for you and you're like, "You know what? I just need to get some," and you literally just say these words, okay? I love telling you different things that you can experiment with in your life, okay? Listen, I really need you to listen to me right now. I just need you to hear me and not say anything back. And I just need you to listen to the words that are in my like head that I need to express, okay? I just need you to listen to me right now. And I'll tell you when I'm done. And then I'll tell you then if you can say something about anything that I said. Okay? And if not, you're just going to sit there, listen to me, and like hold me with love. Okay? You have every right to say that to someone who cares about you. You have every right. And if they care about you, like you know they do, they'll be like, what do you need? I'm here for you. Yes, my mouth is shut. Okay? It's just a reminder that even with sensitive folks, sometimes this might be something that people intuit. Sometimes it's something you got to say, hey, this is a boundary. Hey, really hear me on this. Hey, really hear me on this. Okay? It is very hard when you've been conditioned not to speak up your whole life. I'm telling you, yes. Okay? The only reason people are like, Julia, how did you, like, after all the shit you've been through, like, how do you do what you do? And I used to say it's because I went to therapy for a couple of years, which I did, but I really just started talking to God. I really just, honest God, started talking to God. And suddenly things started changing. Suddenly I started getting answers. Suddenly the things that were bothering me, the way that they'd been torturing me, weren't bothering me so much anymore. I, honest to God, never felt as heard, never felt as listened to and validated as when I was and when I do connect with the divine. This is not about religion. This is about where do you believe you come from in terms of your existence. I believe that's God. I believe that's source. I believe that's the creator. However you philosophize or define that, it's totally up to you. Do you, boo? Do you? Okay? You gotta talk to someone. And if you can't say the words to another human being, you can absolutely scream them and shout them and cry them and puke them into the ethers. Okay? Or before I even started speaking out loud, I journaled and I was like a religious like diary keeper, okay? I mean, I must like in the span of 10 years, I must have had like more than 13 books of journals just like full. Just full of my like, oh my God, I have no other way to process everything that I'm experiencing right now. Okay? So whatever it is for you, okay, I'm almost done with you fire signs, but even if it's just you can't even say words and you just have to sit there in the silence and be like, "Do you see me?" Not trying to look into frequency healings, not trying to escape into sleep or into drugs or into past memories or into philosophy texts, but really just like sitting there and letting God see you. This is personally why I do connect with divine personalities in the form of deities. But that's just me. I wasn't raised that way. It's actually the exact opposite of the faith that I was raised with. But to me, to have someone to actually converse with right there, who I can literally physically feel like is staring back at me, who is the most unconditional love, the embodiment of the most unconditional love that I can't even fathom. I literally cannot even fathom, but just makes me feel like I'm a melting puddle of goo. That's what I needed. And when I called out after the night that I almost drowned, and I was like, God, you better freaking help me. That's exactly who God put me in front of. The expression of divinity that I would resonate most with and feel most seen by. And in that time in my life, it was a very religious time. Yeah, it was very religious, like very. I'm not that way now. Krishna. Shri Shri Radha Muralidhar. Shri Shri Radha Krishna. No one has my heart like Krishna. And that's my experience. That's my journey. Krishna literally means all attractive, which is love. All of the different names for Krishna. He's a Hindu divine personality. All of his names actually translate to a different way of describing love. Both the masculine principle as well as the feminine principle, Radha, Radhe. Okay? They all translate to ways of describing that which we call love. All attractive. The reservoir of pleasure. The holder of all beauty. And so many more. That which makes us feel the best we've ever felt. The experience internally of emotional love. That was something for me to tap into, to connect to. And I did that in mantras. I couldn't speak the terrors of my life and my pain, so I said mantras. Yeah, was it cultish? Sure. It worked though. It worked! And that was what I needed at that time. So what? I took what resonated and I left the rest. Okay. Fire signs, that's all I got for you. And I'm hoping, I know I went into a little detour there, but I hope that someone who's been struggling in their faith, someone who has been feeling like you can't be spiritual and be involved with religion when everyone else is so judgmental of that, literally fuck what they say. Okay, your journey belongs to you and you alone. What makes you feel seen and held and loved and connected and tuned in is going to be what's unique to you. That's not going to be the same for everyone. But if that helped you today, I am grateful that I could share my experience with you. Okay? That was several years of my life. Several. All right, good. I'm glad. Thanks for bearing with us. Okay. I love you all so much. I love you so much. Okay? Lisa, you're dropping my link. If you want to book with me, you can book with me. But also, like, book with me. If you've been sitting here and you're like, but I know I keep coming back to you. I keep coming called to you. I keep getting called to you. Like, yeah, that's your guides. That's your intuition trying to help you unpack all the stuff that you don't need to carry anymore. Okay? I freaking love you people. You guys are my heart and my soul. Seriously. Okay? I don't want to keep you. We're already an hour and 16 minutes out here, so I don't want to keep you for that much longer. But you're going to see me again live tomorrow night. I just want to plug in here. We're going to jump to, wait, who's this? 1/16/22 Earth signs. Okay. I just want to say once more that it's my 2-year anniversary of being on YouTube on September 30th. And I'm so excited. I'm literally so excited because I'm going to be launching the fully self-paced version of Kundalini Reiki System Master Teacher course, my Reiki teaching course. So I know a lot of you guys have been bummed because I've been taking so fucking long with it. It wasn't time. I tried. It wasn't time. I'm sorry, but here it is. Okay. And 2, because I was doing it over Zoom, so it wasn't something that you guys could tune into easily, especially because I know you guys are all over the world. So I have been chipping away at that to make it digestible for you because I also know your ADHD brains. Believe me, I do. And so I'm launching that on September 30th as well, okay? Just a few days away. And I'm really excited to bring that to you. Okay. Earth signs. Earth signs. Earth signs. Also, my live, I know I go live every Saturday morning Eastern time, but I'm going to be going live tomorrow evening Eastern Standard Time because I'm going to be doing tarot readings at a pop-up tomorrow, okay? So unfortunately, that timing is not going to work in the morning for when I normally come out and come live. So I will see you tomorrow evening, okay? Earth signs. HD brains. I just saw HD brains. That was funny. Yes, ADHD brains. Okay. Earth signs. Virgo. Capricorn. Taurus. Right now it is 9:18 p.m. where I'm located. It is 9:18 p.m. Cap, Virgo, Taurus. Oh my god, that sage is going right on my nose. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was crazy. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I have a whole day of channeling tomorrow. Like, I gotta go to bed. Whatever. It's fine. Earth signs. I feel like that's you a little bit. But why does this? What are you going right up in my face for? I feel like. Oh, that's weird. That's interesting. Earth signs. What the heck is up? Love messages. PM. PM. It is PM here for me right now. Okay. Okay. That's not what I expected. Earth signs, what's going on here? I feel like that's you. it's 2 of Cups. You're like, that's not what I expected. You're like, oh my god, this is like you not expecting to get love in your life right now. Like, where did that come from? This is also it is important tea. You're right, Brandon. This is important tea. That's funny. Okay. Why was this so unexpected, Earth signs? What were you not expecting to celebrate? Some of you, maybe you're not used to be celebrating in your relationships or in your life, so you having to consciously make time for that, which is, I guess, fitting why I was saying that before. I have so many Taurus placements, but anyways, you're going to be celebrating a lot very shortly, okay? And it's all beautiful things coming towards you. That is so much sage. There's so much purification happening for you right now. So much. Yeah, literally so much that you can't even see coming. So many good things. So many good things. So many good things. So many. Oh my God, that's like burning my nose. Hold on. Hold on, fam. I can't breathe. Okay, no, someone put the fire out. Can you guys please watch your kitchens? Can you please watch your kitchens? If you ADHD folks out here like to leave your stove running and you wander, or your oven on and you wander, you best go check tonight. And you better watch yourself for the next few days. Okay? Okay. No fire hazards on my watch. Okay. Someone's coming in with an apology. Well, damn. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Earth signs, spirit, before I start talking, you better tell me what the hell is happening right now, because this is crazy. Krugs, what's good? Long time no see. Well, I mean, since I saw you on the last live, I think. Okay. What's going on here? What's going on? That's not making sense. What do you mean? I mean, no, it's making sense, but like, yeah, literally, Earth signs, all I have for you is what is going on right now. Literally, why are things good? Why am I happy? Why are people apologizing when they should be? Like, why is life going so well? Okay? Yeah, no, I just feel like there's I don't why is this not computing? Why is this not computing for you? Are you glitching? Like, what's happening? I feel like you're waiting for something. What are you waiting for? I mean, obviously, yes, for me to talk, but like, what are you waiting for? What is this? What is this? Some of you using psychedelics, please be careful. Please, please be careful, because that shit leaves doors open in your consciousness, in your brain, in your energy body. Okay? Yeah, Alicia, what's going on? Apologies are so foreign that it feels unreal. Yeah, yeah, uh-huh. I feel like this is something here about the hold on, hold on. Yeah, I if you're at a party, think twice. If you're gonna pick something up, you're gonna try something new, just think twice, please. Okay? For your safety, just think twice. I just heard because it's gonna turn to Halloween Town really quick, and you really don't want that. That was funny. Are you guys getting into the Halloween season, Earth signs? I think oh my god. Okay, hold on. We're getting now it's all happening. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I was like, oh, oh god, that was so scary. Please don't ever like do that again. I feel like this is you, like I feel like this is you. Um, I almost feel like some of you, if you're not trying, if you like, I do not ever, never do that stuff. Never do that stuff. I will literally never tell you to do that. I will literally never say that's okay. Okay. But I also won't judge you for the choices that you make. Just personally knowing what I know, hard no, hard pass. But there's something here about you waking up to the fact that people are not always in control of themselves. Have you guys been watching stuff like Paranormal State or like doing a deep dive on possession or something? I feel like you guys are really, really like going deep into some of this stuff. That's really interesting. Really trying to understand what is the truth in fantasy or fiction. I feel like you guys have been going down a lot of rabbit holes. There's a lot of that here. Oh my god. That was intense. True that. Hmm. Okay. Okay, now talk to me about this. That's a little different. Okay, thank you. There was a message here coming through about your inner child being you are inner child being really excited about this particular spooky season, just in a very positive way. Like it felt like that there was so much polarity on that message here. There was so much polarity on that message here, okay? Like on the one hand, it's like you're starting to see and recognize a lot of really scary, dark things. And then on the other hand, you're getting really into this um version of you that is comfortable seeing everything that you see. Okay? It's really interesting. Like not even taking a lighthearted energy to this mysticism, but almost like and embodying the healthy aspects of the identity of your mysticism, of your psychism. Maybe some of you identify as witches, that kind of thing. Really digging into your there's this is so weird. Like there's so much coming through for you that is so interesting. Okay? I feel like oh this okay, this is a very different that's interesting. I feel like someone here had an experience where they took something or drank something that was laced. And I feel like there's a trauma, there's some degree of fear that is still in your body around socializing because of this, because of how much this experience hurt you, or even just consuming too much. Um, and there's going to be a moment that comes up to help you heal this safely, okay? Like, you're gonna be in a very safe situation that's gonna help you face this fear and recognize that you are safe now and you're in control of your body, okay? That's a very specific message for someone here. Okay, can we pivot, Spirit? If you wanna say anything more about that, you'll let me know. Okay, then can you tell me about this now? Okay. Burn stage? Okay. I can do what I'm told. I can listen. Okay. Because then we had we had the Six of Pentacles come out for you, quality time. This also feels like you not being around people who waste your time anymore because you're not wasting your time. I gotta say, I love that for you because you deserve it. You got the Ace of Wands here. That's the first impression, Rose. I feel like I'm hearing someone's going to be putting their best foot forward with you. Someone got a hot date? Hello? Could be Drita. Yeah, I'm trying to be mindful because I know this video is going to have a lot of trips for the YouTube algorithm. And I don't want to say too much. But yes, Drita, OD. I said it. Okay. Okay, this is really interesting. Earth signs, you've been through so much. You've been through a lot. You've been through a lot here. And you're in an energy where you're finally coming back to yourself, maybe for the first time ever, okay? And this is changing so much for you because I feel like whatever you're going through releasing right now is changing things so drastically. Where is it taking you? Going where? Going where? Yes to peace. Yes to healing. Yes to sobriety. Yes to emotional regulation, to like a regulated nervous system, healing. But to what? To you crossing the finish line. To you crossing the finish line. To you feeling this sense of victory and empowerment and just sheer willpower that you haven't felt in a really long time. Cynthia, hi. Oh, that was all the cards. No. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Earth signs. Let's not get ahead of ourselves just quite yet. Okay, tell me more. I didn't even show you the cards. That's okay. I'll show you what you need to see. Is there anything else? There's a little bit more here for you, Earth signs. This is a real hodgepodge of messages. Is there more about love here? What's going on? These past people sucked. Like, they were terrible. These people were the worst. They made some really horrible choices. They made some really horrible choices when it comes to you. Not that you need to worry about that or that karma. You don't need to worry about that. I pray that they learn better. I just feel like you're so used to being taken advantage of, Earth signs. You're so used to being dismissed, your needs dismissed, that now that life is starting to choose you, you're just like, this isn't real. I can't possibly be getting everything I want. No, there's no way this is all going to work out great because that's not possible. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen to me. But Spirit's telling you to change your story, okay? Change your story. All of these things are happening right now, so you can change your story. Ha ha ha. We're going from, this is people fighting over you. This is people fighting over you. You were feeling looked over, you were feeling glossed over. This is Spirit like, actually, you don't see how worthy you are. You haven't been around the right people to show you just how desired you really are. All because you decided you want to choose you. You just took one step, so spirit's hitting those dominoes and everything's changing around you, okay? Uh-huh. Yeah, you deserve this. Come on. Come on, you deserve these opportunities. Oh, of course you freaking deserve to be in a relationship with someone that actually freaking loves you. Of course you deserve that. Don't make me mad. Don't make me mad. You do not get to have the audacity to sit there and say anymore that you're not a beautiful person, that you don't deserve the best, and that you don't like your body. You're not allowed to sit there and say any of that shit anymore. Because it's a load of crap. It hurts you, and it doesn't let life choose you the way you deserve. Okay? God forbid you actually decide to be happy in spite of everything you've been through. God forbid. Just because you have the audacity. Oh my God, people are going to be passing out. Ah, let their jaws drop. Let them watch as you become the version of yourself you always wanted to be. Let them watch. You step out of that new reality, that chariot that ushered you through that whole season, through this whole season, into this. Excuse me, hi, look at me. I have arrived. I feel like for some of you, to a degree, this is already happening. People are already wanting so much of your time and your attention, and you're just like, what the heck? How did this even happen? It's because you deserve it. No more slandering yourself. No more hate campaigns against yourself. No more beating yourself up for things that you shoulda, coulda, woulda done. What are you doing now? What can you do now? Can you honor and love yourself for the choices that you are making now to better your life? Okay? That's the message. Oh my goodness, earth signs. These little chaos mongrels. Like, what are you up to? Like, what are you up to? What are you cooking? I love you so much. Stay weird. Okay? You're amazing. And I love you. If you want to go deeper into these messages, either Earth's, whether that's about your current energies, messages from your guides, loved ones on the other side, love reading, career reading, Reiki healing, for any of it, book with me. The link is in the description box below. Okay? I love you all so much, and I will see you again tomorrow night for Saturday Live. How do I still the giggles? I have to go to bed. Okay. I love spending time out here with you. I love you dearly, and I will see you again very soon. And I can't wait till the next time. All right. I love you so much. Bye, folks. Enjoy your day, night, evening, wherever you are, whenever you are that you find this.